Kia ora whānau, and welcome to the How to Social Distance Dance tutorial. I know when I start a tutorial I like to have a look at what we're actually trying to achieve first up. So we'll cut to that right now, and here's what the actual dance looks like. So a lot of people are tripping and saying the social distance dance looks a lot like another dance they've seen. Well, that's news to me. As far as I know, it's a brand new dance created to make good in a tricky time of a pandemic. So that's crazy talk to say it looks like another dance. So in saying that, let's break it down into steps and see how we actually do this social distance dance. We all know by now the government recommendation for a safe social distance is 2 meters. Now, something I love about the social distance dance is not only a cool dance step, it also provides a good way to check if there's safe social distancing going on around you. So unless you've got unusually long arms, if you're fully reached out and you're able to touch someone or they're in this space, there's a good chance they're within 2 meters of you and they've got a step. So whether it's to your left or to your right, you can do your safe social distance check. So I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Aidan, that safe social distance check is all good if it's to your left or to your right, but what if somebody's standing in front of you or behind you, or even at some funky angle that's just way off to like a 45 or 90 degrees? What are you going to do? Well, you can pivot. You can pivot and work the move from this angle. You can also work it from this angle. It is totally up to you. This move works all the way around, so don't worry about if somebody's standing there or way over there. You can just check it. You can just check it, and it's all good. So now we know a little bit about the social distance dance. Let's break it down into some workable steps. I like to think of it in 4 steps. Starting position: closed, open, open, closed, and then we reverse that. Closed, open, open, closed. Closed, open, open, closed. And away we go. So the trick is to really make it look nice and to flow is the transition. The hips and the arms move in opposite directions at the same time. This is like our swing. Okay, so we go from open to open. Remember, starting in closed, arms are pulled back. We've got one arm in front of our body, one arm behind our body. So coming to opposite sides, but we're pulling straight down, arms out, and we open, switch, closed, open, open, closed, open, open, closed, and there we go. Just some extra details to help along with this move. Arm height is optional and totally up to you. I like to come up to parallel, and I like to close my hands, but if you want open hands, open palms, that's all good. I make this and I come up to parallel. If you want to stay lower and tighter, that's all good. If you want to come higher, that's all good too. Just keep in mind the music that you're going to be working to, and if you come in higher for a bigger range of motion, you're going to have to move faster to stay on beat. Talk about hand position. If you prefer your hands sort of facing down to the ground or in a neutral position, that's totally cool. Whatever works for you. And try to remember to smile. I know I'm guilty of concentrating too hard on my face, telling the story that I'm engaged, I'm working hard on this, I'm concentrating. But in terms of the audience and trying to make a good connection, it looks a lot more fun if you're smiling, and it makes it a lot more enjoyable for anyone watching you too. And you'll feel a lot better if you ever see yourself on camera. So just going through it again, remembering we've got our 4 steps: closed, open, open, closed. Remember the transition or the switch is really important. Arms and hips switching, fully extended in opposite directions. Hands to each side of the body, one in front, one behind, pulling across. And there's your social distance dance. Enjoy that. Any questions, hit me up and I'll try and help you out. Thank you. And just a quick little confession and disclaimer, yep, I totally bit off the floss dance. Absolutely ripped it off. Just thought I'd have a little joke around and do a little bit of recycling, try and do something a little fun for the current social climate that we're living in. And yep, I still get down to the floss dance. It's all good. It's all good. Later.